Evil! Make it go away! Make it go away! Ladies and gentlemen, beings from the fifth dimension, whoever you happen to be, I'm going to give you a recipe today that will protect you from the evil jelly monsters that are out there this time of year. Those cranberry, supposedly cranberry, jelly things that come in a can. You know what I'm talking about. That nastiness needs to go away. It's got that weird tinny metallic flavor to it. It's one of those things, it's like peas. They should never be canned. I love fresh peas. I can sit out in the garden. Been known to eat a pound of them out in the garden and be like, oh, look, I gathered a little bit. I ate most of them. I think it's probably the same way with the cranberries, as far as that canned jelly stuff goes. Don't do it. Don't do it. 3 simple ingredients. Literally 10 minutes. Maybe 2 for prep, on top of that. So, okay, 12 minutes. You're going to knock this out. Everybody's going to be like, wow, this is awesome. Where'd this come from? Where'd you buy this can from? And you'll say, this is not from a can. So, let's get to it. Let's make some cranberry sauce that you won't be embarrassed about. And we can get rid of that canned stuff. So, let's go. Let's hit the kitchen. Alright, this is a really easy recipe. Just has 3 ingredients, so we're going to go ahead and start off with our sugar. It's just 1 cup of sugar. Now I'm using a cup of orange juice. To me that adds, a little bit of depth of flavor to the cranberry sauce. But you can just use water if you don't have orange juice. I'd recommend, if you do use orange juice, use the fresh squeeze. Don't use concentrated. And we're just going to get that up to a boil, and then we'll go ahead and add our cranberries. We're going to add 3 cups of cranberries to this. You may be able to tell from the video here, I've got some foil down around my burner here, and that's just because sometimes this could pop and splatter, and it just makes cleanup a lot easier. So okay, it's just been a few minutes, and you want to make sure that you're stirring constantly while you're getting this up to boil here. Now, I don't have it like royal boil, really crazy boiling yet, and that's fine. Just want to get it boiling. So now we're going to go ahead and add our 3 cups of cranberries. Stir everybody in. We'll kind of stand back here a little bit, let that do its thing. I recommend not having the temperature up to high, medium high or so, because you don't want to, there's a lot of sugar in this, and you don't want to scorch to the bottom of your pan. That will just make things nasty, so you don't want to do that. Now, as you're cooking these, what you're going to do is you're going to let this go about 10 minutes. As it's going, you're going to start to hear some popping as the cranberries pop. So, they're going to swell up and their skins are going to pop. And just let it go for a good 10 minutes. Oh, there you could hear it pop. Just going to give them a stir so that those on the top can get down to the bottom and vice versa. And you can see, let's see if I can bring this guy up here. That one's got some slits in the skin there. And you may want to stand back. A minute ago I had turned the camera off just to give it time to do its thing, and of course when the cranberries popped and it shot up some of the liquid out onto the foil, and that's hot. I mean, it's hot and sticky, So if that, you know, were to get on you, it will burn. So just be careful, stand back, use a spoon with a long handle. And you can see here it's starting to really boil. Most of the cranberries have popped. They're getting softer. Well, we still got another 5 minutes or so to go. You just don't want to leave your cranberries. You want to stick by them. Keep stirring them every now and then. Again, we don't want it to scorch on the bottom of the pan, so we want to keep it flowing. And if you need to turn down your heat a little bit, you know, do that. Just adjust. Well, here you can see it's thickened up nicely. You know, some of the berries have popped and disintegrated more than others, and that's fine. You know, at this point, if you want, you could run this through a strainer. If you don't want the cranberry bits in there, if you just want the jelly, you could do that, but I love it all in there. I mean, it's like eating sour candy. You know, really, I think kids should love this stuff. You know, as much as they go after the sour candy stuff, you know, get them with that. Just say, hey, you want some sour candy? Here's some sour candy, because this is, you know, sugary sweet, a little bit of sour with the cranberries. Can't beat it. So what we're going to do now is we're just going to put it into a bowl, and we will cover it with some plastic wrap and pop it into the fridge. So we're just going to pour that in gently. You know what, if you wanted to, you could can this stuff and, you know, use it as jelly on, you know, toast and whatnot. Okay, everybody, we're back. Hopefully you liked that video. Like I said, really simple, 3 ingredients: sugar, orange juice, cranberries. If you don't have orange juice, you can go ahead and use water. If you do use orange juice, I recommend to stay away from that condensed stuff. I don't know what they do to oranges when they condense them. I guess that's another thing you don't want out of a can. But anyways, fresh squeezed orange juice. So sweet. A little bit of sour. The cranberries, you know, some of the ones aren't completely turned into mush here, you know, turned into creamy goodness. You know, they just kind of pop in your mouth. Yeah, you can't beat it. This is just so good. And don't do the canned stuff for Thanksgiving. You can do this a few days ahead of time. You know, I mean, this will keep in the fridge for a week or so. So you can easily prep this before Thanksgiving, have it ready to go, and, you know, that's one dish down. You know, you don't have to, you know, juggle something else along with your turkey, and you're not just opening a can and plopping, you know, some weird jelly stuff on a plate. So, don't need no jelly logs here, so go for it. And, you know, like I said, kids should love this stuff. It's sweet, it's sour. Spend big money on candy for the, you know, for kids, you know, that kind of candy. So, hey, healthy for them, you know, go for it. Hello, and welcome to the end of the video. If you liked this video and you'd like to see more, please click subscribe down below or follow, depending on which platform you happen to be catching this video on. And come on back for some more and check out some of my previous videos. And until next time, keep thinking and enjoy.